Steve Simon, Realtor here. So, what are some of the buyer and seller questions I'm getting right now in Connecticut? Well, number one for buyers, should I still buy a home in Connecticut with interest rates where they are? Well, the answer is yes. If your financials are solid, buying makes a lot of sense. While mortgage rates are higher than the historic lows of the past decade, they're still low within a historically normal range. Plus, Connecticut housing market has strong fundamentals, stable values, limited supply, and diverse community options from Hartford suburbs to coastal towns. Pro tip, getting pre-approved strengthens your offer and helps lock in a rate before it rises further. Number two, how much should I really offer in this competitive market? Well, the answer is it depends on the comps, the condition, and the days on market, etc. In parts of Connecticut like Simsbury, Avon, Granby, West Hartford, well-priced homes can get multiple offers, of course. Work with an agent such as myself who uses recent solid comparables from the last 30 to 60 days, adjusted for upgrades and condition, to determine a strategic offer, sometimes above list if necessary, of course. Number three, what's better, a fixed rate mortgage or an adjustable rate mortgage? Well, it's always the good old fixed rate mortgage. It equals stability and peace of mind long term. An adjustable rate mortgage, it's a lower rate initially, potentially good if you plan to move or refi within a few years. If you see yourself in Connecticut for 7 years or more, a fixed rate usually wins. And if your plan is a short term, an ARM can save monthly payments. Number four, how can I win if there are multiple offers? Well, the answer, well, of course, you'll be pre-approved. You will minimize contingencies if appropriate, be flexible on closing and terms, and consider escalation clauses. I can certainly help you with that. And personal letters, yes, sometimes they work if the seller will accept, whatever it takes. Number five, why did the appraisal come in low? Well, if this happens, well, appraisals look at actual sold data, not listing prices. So if your offer was based on similar listings, not solds, the appraised value might be lower, especially in fast-changing markets. Strategies include provide the appraisal with strong comps, upgrade list, etc. Split the gap with the seller. I like to get the seller to come up with the gap, or reorder the appraisal if justified. On to questions I'm getting from sellers right now. What's the best price to list my home for right now in Connecticut? Well, the answer is, well, prices based on recent closed sales of similar homes, not outdated sales or online estimates. Overpricing can kill showings. Underpricing might leave money on the table. A data-driven comparative market analysis is essential. How long will my home stay on the market? I get this question a lot. Well, it varies by town and price here. In high demand areas, Fairfield County, Hartford County, suburbs, well-priced homes can go under contract in days to weeks maximum. In slower markets or higher price ranges, it may take a little longer. Proper pricing and presentation are the biggest factors. Should I make repairs before listing? Well, the answer, cosmetic updates, yes. Paint, staging, curb appeal almost always pay off. Essential repairs, roof, HVAC safety issues should be done if really necessary. Buyers deduct these from offers. Minor aesthetics issues can sometimes be reflected in pricing instead. How do I handle appraisal gaps as a seller? Well, the answer, if the appraisal is below the contract price, we can agree to negotiate a price reduction, ask the buyer to bring extra cash, split the difference, or provide additional comps supporting the value. This is especially common in markets where prices are rising faster than sold data. And last, what staging tips can sell faster and for more? Well, the answer, number one, declutter and depersonalize. Maximize natural light, neutralize bold colors, highlight key rooms such as your kitchen, your living room, your primary bedroom. Ensure immaculate curb appeal. First impressions absolutely matter most. These are just 10 of the questions I'm seeing from buyers and sellers right now. There's always more, and I'm happy to give answers to any of your questions anytime. Stephen Simard, your trusted Connecticut realtor, and mortgage advisor, 860-919-0991.